Ukraine spent months pressing Western allies for modern battle tanks after Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022. Britain, Germany, and the United States eventually agreed in January 2023 to send them. The 33rd Separate Mechanized Brigade was formed partly to receive the Western armor. But by the time the tanks entered combat that spring, drones were already exposing their vulnerabilities. And today, many of the roughly $10 million machines sit concealed in forests rather than leading assaults. According to the New York Times, German-made Leopard tanks operated by the 33rd Brigade are now mainly being maintained, repaired, kept in reserve, and used for training. The brigade conducts live-fire exercises roughly every 2 weeks, but heavy armored assaults have largely stopped. Oleksandr Syrskyi, Ukraine's top general until July, said the military was making virtually no use of armored vehicles and questioned how to overcome the advantage drones now have. Both Russia and Ukraine have tried to adapt. Russian forces began fitting tanks with anti-drone meshes and cages, prompting Ukraine to adopt similar protection along with reactive armor. Yet tanks remain vulnerable. One Leopard was undergoing an engine replacement after hitting a mine and catching fire, while another had suffered a drone strike on its turret. Some tanks are now used during evacuations to tow damaged equipment, while crews say bad weather can provide one of the few safer windows for movement. The drone revolution is also reshaping the troops. Commander Morpheus said about half of his battalion has retrained as drone operators. Some newer recruits have never operated a tank. Former tank personnel are moving to aerial and ground drones, with one soldier explaining the danger of tank warfare. You close the hatch, drive out, and do not know whether you will return. Others, however, still believe armor can regain a battlefield role. The debate is increasingly about how tanks must evolve, not simply whether they should disappear. Commanders are considering AI, protective systems, and drone interceptors, while Ukrainian crews continue training to preserve their armored expertise. Morpheus believes tanks still have a future, but argues that the ultimate transformation could be radical. The next generation of tanks may operate without humans inside them. The Ukraine war is therefore testing whether the traditional tank can survive an era in which cheap, unmanned systems can threaten multi-million-dollar armor.